So just so people are aware, Ditto is joining. For realsies this time, rejoining back.
Party member get.
Old members of watchers of the podcast or listeners in your cars will remember Ditto from the olden days. And you should have a nice big smile on your face. I don't give a fuck. Now, Ditto has been working with Bulina since his last appearance. And he has been briefed on a number of things. Whatever he wants to reveal, he can, obviously. But, just be aware that Ditto is around, and this is sort of his backstory. You may learn more as things go on. Okay?
Yeah.
Anything you want to add there, Ditto?
Tag along with my old friends.
Fair enough.
Just I think how we left off during my reappearance last time was that I kind of wanted to tag along with my old friends, so I got a leave of absence from work with Bulina, basically.
Well, Bulina also said that she doesn't think she needs you anymore. These were her last words to you.
True. Alright.
She says, things have changed recently.
That's ominous, but par for the course.
I completely forget where we left off last time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a bit. What did we give to Belina so that she would let us save Father Flivity?
We gave her my orb that I found in
Not
the
an orb,
church
like
that
a
one
stone.
time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that, right.
We tried to give her the knife that we stole from Sharon, but it didn't work.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, it's empty. Yeah, right. So, yeah, we got Father McFlivity in Jakey Boy's bathtub.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
And we were basically at the tower at that point.
Well, no, not really, but we're gonna... Nothing else is really gonna happen on the journey. So there's another couple of days, but yeah. Unless you guys want to do something within these next couple of days, which feel free.
Can I,
No.
research... Can I research Jakey Boy's book they gave me?
He
for
gave
3
you a
days?
book?
The one with the mushroom on it.
Oh, yes. You can research that if you like.
Okay.
Do you have linguistics?
I do not.
Well,
I do.
you could get some help?
Oh, yeah.
I suppose at some point I tell them that I've been helping Belina with book stuff while I was with her, so I learned stuff.
Well,
specifically languages.
Additionally, you worked with a copy of a book that was given to you.
Oh,
that was made of a book that Xerix gave
Oh,
him.
no, that book.
So this is something you would have had access to.
Ooh.
And in fact, you have the information.
Reactions.
The information you have, Ditto, pertains specifically to that book. Oddly enough.
Is this something specifically you gave me? Oh, yeah.
Well, again, you don't have to share anything you don't want to. Or you don't feel comfortable.
Yeah,
but just be aware that
remind myself.
This is the additional context of that information.
Okay. So this is the book that I had been helping Belina with.
Yes. And did you take ancient languages as a specialization or no?
No, I had 0 language, so I brought it up to 4, which I think was the minimum you told me.
Yes.
I decided that I wasn't... Caesar's not smart enough to be getting into the deep stuff. He was mostly doing clerical work.
Fair enough.
I guess Caesar would be into doing clerical work, wouldn't he?
And then killing someone for filing a piece of paperwork wrong.
I got rid of my out for blood.
It was a temporary.
Maybe.
Are you back to being a Pacific?
No. I am paranoid though. That's an outcome of that. And yeah, that's why I'm hanging back with you, Brezcal. You and my sister never told me anything. Belina never told me anything. I'd spent all that time you and Jakey Boy are the only people who never lied to me.
Hey, you were told stuff.
Ever.
Aww.
So I gotta find some solid ground here. So what are you guys up to anyway these days? Like what are you guys on a mission for?
I mean, I guess we would have told you that we're going out to destroy Koopa Tower.
Dang.
Also,
That's...
find out if there's a monolith there, and if it is a material that we can use to repair broken ones or not. That's complicated.
Repairing the monoliths.
Well, if we can't repair
Obelisks,
them, then we'll
but-
just destroy them.
Sounds...
Like the idea is that
I mean, when you put it like that,
either we have all the monolith or we have none of them. We can't be in a state where there is some, but not all.
That makes sense.
Because then bad stuff could potentially happen.
Well, I mean, bad stuff is kind of happening. Right
Yeah,
now,
that's true.
so.
Alright.
What bad things have ever happened?
I'm
Name
still not entirely
100.
convinced that that's just because 2 are missing.
someone in the comments below. Please name 100 bad things that have happened.
You can't
This
name
is the true
100,
test.
then it's not true.
Yeah, this is the true test.
It's reasonable.
Anyway,
I mean, 99 of them could just be flukes.
that's true.
Yeah.
You see, yeah, it could just be coincidence. Once you hit 100, then it's certainty.
Yeah, this is how science works. There's 100%. To get 100%, you need 100 things.
Yeah, exactly. But if there's 99
Yeah.
things, you're not 100%
Science
sure.
is doing
so it's
Exactly.
something, and if it
coincidence.
has a result 100 times, then it works.
And if you haven't got it 100 times, then it may as well not be true at all.
Exactly.
May as well be 0.
Yeah.
In science, this is what we call replication studies. Anyway,
Alright, yeah, I mean, I'll hang out and...
Would Caesar be someone who's allowed on the ship, or is he yet another person that needs to stay hidden?
I guess Bulina probably would have given you a letter or something if you asked her for it, which I assume you probably would have.
Yeah, sure. And yeah, she's
So-
on good terms with Kamek, so...
Yeah, she is. So, yeah, you would be allowed. You'd probably get apportioned one of the sort of lesser rooms, but they're still nice rooms. You know, like what Van has.
Cool.
Nicer than a meat locker, anyway.
Nice. Hey, you got company in the meat locker at least.
If by company you mean someone you want to repeatedly stab.
Is Barnaboo
Hey!
actually...
Barnaboo, you could try. I have
staying in the
stats.
meat locker?
I know what fighting a fight with Sharon would be like.
Yes, but Barnaboo's not
all
an
up to you.
idiot.
Yeah, Barnaboo's excuse to being allowed on a boat is that he's passing off as a test subject for Van.
Yep.
So he's treated like cargo, basically.
And
Yeah.
you don't sneak out and sleep somewhere else?
The doors normally was locked when I was in there. I couldn't leave.
Okay. You guys seem like a really close-knit group of friends.
See, I just came in a big crate that was left in Jakey Boy's room, which made it a lot easier.
A crate that
All right.
that Pyro made. With craft!
Was it craft or art?
It's craft because it's useful. If it's like a practical object, it's craft.
Wow.
Otherwise, it's art.
I see Cortex has opinions on art.
I guess so.
Political
Political
statement right there.
But no, like if you're doing things like woodworking, I guess if you're doing something that is both for a practical purpose and pretty, like a very nice looking bench or something, then you'd have to roll both. One to see how practically your object holds up, like sort of the engineering aspect, and then another for how it looks. And one would be craft, one would be artistry.
That's fair.
Although I remember in an early thing when I had how nicely I was dressed was like a craft charisma roll or something like that.
That's because we
might have been
forgot
artistry?
artistry existed back then.
Probably.
Okay.
That
Artistry
seems
is a
likely.
stat we found out like during the A2MT adventure.
I always forget that certain
Okay.
stats exist, except for animals. None of you have ever taken animals. Someday, it's gonna come up, and boy, you're gonna be sad that you didn't take it.
Would have been relevant when we were looking at the monsters in the bank.
What?
Like
Monsters
the
in
bank
the
had
bank.
this doghouse in its yard.
Oh
or
yeah, that would have
something.
been relevant there. You could have tamed the dogs or something.
There you go.
If only you had animals.
Eventually, Barnaboo's gonna just suddenly, like, visit a zoo or something and gain a sudden affection for animals, and then
Barnaby found his true calling.
Anyway.
So yeah, I suppose I introduced myself to Van and Hannah and Barnaboo. And
I mean, they met you a little bit last time, right?
yeah.
When you were betraying everyone in
Yes. That.
Well, I mean, but there's the other last time, like last episode you were there.
When
Steven.
I showed up, yeah, and Van
Yeah,
didn't
they met
trust
you a
me.
bit.
Yeah.
But there wasn't all that much interaction. So, now that things have calmed down, if you want to do an introduction or whatever, that's fine.
Well, I mean, we can say that I've said hi and we can have further conversations
Yeah, that's fine.
organically as they come up.
I mean, we
Of
got
course.
3 days to
True.
meet up.
Like his...
So, like, what are you guys doing during the final days of your voyage? You can do whatever you want.
I mean, honestly, like the TLDRs, I'm just gonna be staying in Jakey Boy's room. As long as no one comes, like, I'm not gonna do anything special.
Are you going to order drinks from the bar?
Basically.
I guess I'm probably going to just chill in that room as well. I'm not going anywhere
Okay,
near the meat locker. again.
one shot, I want to try to talk to a piece of meat and see what that feels like.
You can. You can try that.
So I'll do that.
Oh, I do actually have meat in my pocket, so
Nice.
So I forgot about that. I picked up a bunch from the meat locker, so I have like sausages in my pocket, so you can
I
try
was
that.
gonna ask, hey, so how's it like inside Barnaboo's pockets?
Is that the question you're asking? Let me look,
Yes.
Let me look up the exact rules of your thing.
I need to roll my knockout thing.
Yes, you have to roll your knockout. thing.
Willpower discipline. I'm good, I got a 12.
Alright. Well, so you're asking it how it is in Jakey Boy's pocket.
In Barnaboo's pocket.
Or in Barnabas' pockets. You hear a loud mooing.
Oh, alright. So I'm the only one that can hear it?
Yeah.
Alright, I asked people around me, can any one of you here speak cow?
What?
Alright, so,
I wasn't aware these were beef sausages.
well, there's moo-moos in Mario Kart.
We're getting into the lore. What
That is-
animals
I thought
canonically
they were
exist?
Yoshi sausages.
Fine, you hear a loud yabby.
No, but cows really are a thing. Moo-moos
Yeah, okay.
are a thing.
No, then you'll hear a cow. That's fine. You hear a loud mooing.
They are a thing.
Yeah. So guys, if I speak to a dead body, it doesn't translate its language.
Okay, good to know.
Well then.
I didn't know you could speak to dead bodies.
Yeah, oh yeah, Caesar, I got an upgrade. I have washed away the taint of the evil zebras. And
I
I've
heard
truly
about that, yeah.
And I've
Sharon stabbed you with a holy knife and then
Uh-huh.
it, like, injected its holiness into you.
Right. Now I'm in contact with actual heaven now. Not fake heaven.
On a temporary, like, rent-to-own basis, I guess.
And that's why I can now speak with meat.
Yeah, so it's so much more useful than your previous fire powers.
Hey, there's other things I can do. I can...
Barnaboo is just sitting here, just sort of face palming heavily.
I wonder if we destroy your knife, will that prevent the knife from taking its powers back?
I think the knife is just... I always thought of it more like a syringe. Like, you get stuff in it, and then you can put it somewhere else.
Well, no, she stabbed you with two
She
things.
seemed to
That was
imply...
She
my
stabbed you first with that
interpretation.
amulet. And then with the knife.
Yeah, but the knife is now drained, right? So, like, you need to put magic in it, and then you can syringe it into something else.
She seemed to imply that the magic would go back in the knife when like, your terms of rental were up.
It's possible, like, to be honest, I don't really know how the mechanics work.
So they haven't been fully explained. I know how they work. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, like, the words I said were in Rizcow's words,
Okay,
from his perspective.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Rezcow's going to end up, like, trapped inside the knife in some weird meta way, isn't he?
Nice.
I don't know why Van's so angry at Sharon. She helped you out.
I mean, I'm surprised that she's here and that you guys are trusting her, but you know,
Trust is a strong
That's
word.
a
All she
questionable
did
statement.
was stab you in the back.
Why did she stab him in the back? She stabbed him in the forehead and removed his stone line powers.
But she literally did stab Caesar in the back.
once, like a long time ago. I think when we were before we even left for ASMT.
Yeah, that was before.
Oh,
that was in the
seems
port.
possible.
That was in the port town.
It depends on what you were up to.
I think it's
seems
just
possible.
that we were losing a lot of time because Caesar was running around and she was just impatient.
Oh, that seems possible.
Yeah. I think of all of the people here who actually trust Sharon, there aren't a lot of them.
That's such a weirdly worded statement. I think it's like Rezcal and Hannah.
That's basically it.
Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think anyone else actually trusts
And I think
Sharon.
Hannah just tolerates her because Van hates her.
Yeah, I would believe that.
I mean, I don't distrust her more than any average person, but I also don't have any reason to trust her.
As Sharon never did anything to slight Rescow, so
Yeah.
I think she's
We've
cool.
only ever helped you
I mean-
guys.
I generally don't trust most people, so
How does it feel like to be in a place where you don't trust anyone?
alive.
The way he's always been. And actually, you know what? It's weird. I like Sharon, despite not trusting her.
I wonder if you'll still say that after she gives you the bottle cap
Oh,
talk
she-
3 times.
You went through it. Like, we were the OG
Yeah.
of being recipient of the bottle cap talk.
Multiple times.
Millennials these days, they just can't handle a hearty bottle cap discussion anymore.
I once had a stamp collection. We had a great conversation comparing. I can sympathize.
I recall that, actually. I do remember that.
Please don't go off about stamps. I might actually hurt someone.
Hey, I've got some cool stamps. I got them from the post
Oh, no.
office.
You have a coin that you own.
Oh my god.
My stamp collecting days are long behind me.
That's sad.
Now you're more into collecting sisters.
Yeah.
What?
You didn't hear? Caesar has a sister.
That's
Oh man, never heard about that one.
that was a weird statement to have without context.
Anyway.
Don't worry.
So what are you guys doing anything else besides trying to talk to Meat?
I think
Trying, please. I actually did it.
That's true.
that is true.
It spoke back. You didn't understand
Yeah.
it, but
Yeah, I mean, it worked. It's just, also I know now that I'm the only one hearing. I thought we could have, like, a public conversation, but we can't.
Nope, it speaks in your brain box. That's why I said commune
Yeah.
in your stats.
Such a shame that that Rezcow can't speak cow.
Well, maybe if I get points in animals, I'll be...
It's true. I would let you read more into the various moves if you got points out.
you've got to get the animal specialty linguistics and the linguistic specialty animals.
I know what to invest my future levels into.
Anyway, so you're researching the mushroom book, Van.
I am, yes.
Are you asking for any help with that, or are you just doing it on your own?
On my own. Like, I wouldn't think
Okay.
anyone would be able to help.
I mean, I think I did mention that I had been helping Bulina with books.
Yeah, but I don't like Caesar.
That's fair.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a linguistics check. A knowledge linguistics.
Okay.
Does Van like anyone in the party?
I like Shaky Boy.
Alright.
Is that intelligence?
Yes.
I have a feeling now that the party is entirely constituted of, like, one-way relationships that just kind of end up mingling everyone together.
13.
13, really?
Mm.
Alright, well this is written in a very old language. You've identified that it's the same language as your other book.
Cool, that's helpful.
You've identified none of the same sort of words that you remember in your memory in this book. You see a lot of nice illustrations. This is the sort of thing that you would do over several days, so can you make this an extended check?
Yeah.
So keep going.
Okay. 9.
Okay. Keep going.
12.
Okay. Keep going.
Okay. Can't wait to roll a 1. Oh, 9. Okay.
Okay, keep going.
Let's see. 2.
That's a crit fail?
No.
Oh, no, no, because it's just 1. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. Keep going.
2 again.
Keep going.
This is going a lot less good.
And remember, every 2 you knock your die down.
Yeah. Okay.
So this includes if you're out of skill die, you start knocking your attribute die.
Okay. So I'm on D8 now.
And you can stop whenever you want.
6.
Okay, keep going. Just tell me when you're done, because if you
Okay.
crit fail, something bad happens. But
Okay. I'll keep risking it for now.
yeah. Okay.
5.
Okay.
Down to D6.
Kind of hoping for that crit fail because it'd be hilarious.
No. 6.
Dang. Nice.
Well, he's still rolling 1 die.
I'll try one more because I don't trust D4. 5. And I'll stop there.
Okay. Yeah, pretty much exactly what I told you
Okay.
is what you get.
Okay.
Maybe you get a little bit more. You can see that there's various mushrooms. Roll a survival check.
Survival. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
What attribute is that?
In this case, knowledge, I guess. Or intelligence, rather.
7.
Yeah, there's certainly mushrooms pictured. You see some other things that look like lists. That's another thing you get with your linguistics check. That's pretty much all you get.
Okay. Fair enough.
I forget. What's the rule of healing stun over days?
I think every 2 hours you recover 1 stun or something. Over the course of the rest of the trip, you'll recover your stun
Okay.
naturally.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, if anyone's still got any wounds, you should probably branch out the flower for the next few days.
I mean, I don't have any wounds anymore, so I don't think anyone else would.
Yeah, I think the only time I've actually had any kind of injury whatsoever was when I accidentally crashed a car.
Yeah, as you do.
I blame Jakey Boy. He put a big shield in the way.
Alright, while this trip's happening, I guess I stop by the meat locker and ask Barnaboo if he wants to... Do you want to
I think Barnaboo is hiding out in...
I'm hiding out with Rescow.
Okay.
I'm not in the meat
That's
locker.
what I was asking
Sharon's in the
earlier.
meat
He
locker.
was actually sleeping in the meat locker. No, okay.
He was
No,
for a while.
Sharon's in the meat locker.
Okay,
I was for a bit, but yeah, Sharon's locked in the meat locker for now.
cool. Alright. I feel like I know enough about Sharon. I'm gonna
Why?
drop by
Sharon's your best friend.
Van's...
Surely you don't know enough about bottle caps.
Listen, I know enough about Sharon to know I'm not going to learn anything more about Sharon by
You could
visiting.
ask her what the latest bottle cap trends are.
I do drop by Van's room, and maybe I come across him looking at that book, maybe not.
Roll a... Let me see. 1 sec. On a 1 to 10 you do. Nope. You don't.
Okay,
But what happens when you stop by?
then I just drop... How's the trip going, man?
Bruh.
You're acting fairly familiar.
Well, I mean, it's more like I'm trying to get to know Rescow and Jakey Boy's new friends.
Ah, so it's easier to stab us in the back again.
Okay, seriously, about that. Like, my sister stabbed me in the back, basically. I trusted her. She told me that, like, I needed to get you guys together with King Charles and everything would work out. And I mean, she wouldn't tell me anything more. And, I mean, you guys were trying to get to King Charles, so I wasn't... I don't know. I wanted to see how that went. I should have been more upfront with the fact that my sister seemed to have some kind of objective, but... I don't know. I didn't know who all of you were.
So you're a moron, is what you're saying.
Wow.
Wow. Shots
I
fired.
was too trusting, and I won't be that way again.
Okay.
In fairness, you didn't leave your sister on bad
Well-
terms or anything. Unless you want to.
I feel like I resent her for not telling me more.
Fair enough.
Well, I'm willing to be nice, I suppose, but I'm not going to immediately trust you.
Okay. Yeah, we'll try and work together as much as we can without trust. That seems to be your thing, anyway. Yeah, so, yeah. Anything I can help you with that doesn't require you to trust me or the other way around?
I don't know. What do you do?
I'm super fast.
Are you Sonic the Hedgehog?
Also, I know some stuff about languages and religion now since I've been studying with Belina, and that's my deal.
What kind of languages?
Just like general theory, enough to like look through some old books and like find what I was told to find in a big book or something. Make some small sense of what's going on.
Well, I mean, Bulina would have also... here, I'll send you a message of the sort of tasks Bulina had you do, if that's okay.
Okay. I'm just trying to also describe having a language skill of 4 in game terms. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I tell Van I have some general knowledge of ancient languages, and I can recognize some words in it, and make some progress.
Like, I give Caesar shifty eyes for a minute, and then get the book out and just shove it in his face and say, "Recognize any of this?"
Oh yeah, I think this looks a lot like what Belina had me scanning through.
Ah.
Yeah, you'd definitely be able to recognize it's the same language.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. This is the language that I was working in. Is there a name for this language that I would
Not
know?
that you were told ancient language or something? I don't know. I don't know if Belina ever learned the name of the language, or she might not know it.
But what would
yet.
she refer to it as?
I guess she probably would have referred to it as like ancient or something. Do you know ancient? I don't know.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, no, this is the ancient language I was working with. Belina just had me like looking for specific words and scanning through this, trying to pull out stuff that she knew. But I got a general idea of. I mean, I can kind of make sense of it a little bit. I can't read it, but
yeah, you basically can. Or your level of knowledge of this language is essentially that you're able to pick out words and phrases that you recognize. But you don't know any of the grammar, You don't even know how to pronounce it. Like, unless it's a word you were told to look up, you don't know it.
That makes sense.
Basically.
So your level of understanding is a weeb watching anime.
Yeah, essentially. No, that's almost exactly what it is. That's almost exactly what it is. That's a good way of thinking about it.
Yeah. Do you know anything about this book?
It has mushrooms in it.
It has mushrooms. Yeah.
To be honest, I haven't particularly been able to get much from it, but I only just started reading it.
Do you want my help? I might be able to tell you if I recognize any words. I might not even know what some of them mean, but I'll be able to correlate them to what Belina had me looking at.
That would be acceptable.
All right.
Alright, you can roll me an intelligence linguistics check. Ancient language, if you have it, which I know you don't.
No. Also, it's not like that's a super good roll for me anyway. Yeah. In fact, since my intelligence is so low, I don't think I'm actually going to be better at this.
Well,
than
this
him.
is also an extended check, so keep that in mind. And you can stop whenever you like.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah. 6.
Alright.
7.
Okay.
And onto a D2 for my skill. 2.
Okay.
No, 3. 3. Sorry, it's
I was about to say, yeah.
yeah. A tails is going to be a 1, not a 0. And now that's a crit fail.
Oh, you crit failed. Okay, so your total is 18.
Yeah.
So you don't actually get any more information than he does. You can see that there's a lot of words you don't recognize. This book has almost nothing to do with anything you were researching with Bolina. That's pretty much all you can tell initially. But, as you're reading one page, you're getting kind of close, your face getting kind of close to it, you know, as you do when you're looking at old characters. You end up getting a really bad kind of sneeze coming on.
Oh my
god.
god.
And you sneeze on the book.
Oh no.
And in trying to... Go ahead and roll me an art, and... What would cleaning snot off a book be?
Caesar got Barnaboo's cold.
A willpower artistry check.
Willpower artistry?
Or no, I guess a charisma artistry?
What?
I don't know.
I was hoping my high willpower stat would come in handy once.
Would I be able to react in time, sensing his sneeze? To
Roll me a
wrench the
perception
book
check.
out?
Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
That's
Also, I feel
conceivable.
like my willpower should help me avoid sneezing on the book.
Not if you crit fail. Well,
Fair
okay,
enough.
I guess you could roll that. Roll willpower discipline.
I got 11 on perception.
Okay, roll willpower discipline.
10.
Do you want to spend a plot point?
No.
Okay, you sneeze on the book. And as you're sneezing, go ahead and roll me, since Van has noticed that you're kind of prepping to sneeze. Go ahead, both of you roll me a initiative roll.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
Let's see.
That's a D20 plus your initiative.
Correct.
20. God, I rolled low.
Let's see. 20, 35.
Oh my. Well, you certainly managed to reach the book before him. Now, the next roll. Both of you roll me an opposed
this.
body unarmed combat.
My best roll.
I love that trying to stop him sneezing on a book is treated as combat.
4.
Oh no, 13.
Alright. So Van tries to wrench the book out of you. He notices what's going down. But unfortunately, your grip on the book is too strong when he tries to wrench
Oh
it out
my
of you.
god.
Oh no!
And in addition to snot going all over the page,
No!
one of the pages is now torn.
It was one of those unimportant pages.
Right in half.
It was a weird
Right,
tangent
okay.
that the author went on.
Great way to breed trust there.
What was the role for cleaning up the book page again?
Probably charisma artistry. That sounds like a cleanup roll. I don't know.
Not craft, maybe?
I guess you could say craft. Yeah, I'll let you do craft. Charisma craft.
Okay.
At this point, I've gone extremely silent, and I'm just staring at him.
But you're wearing a mask, so he doesn't know what that means.
Okay, that's an 8.
Alright.
Dude.
Well, you do your best to clean up, but some characters on the ripped page are blurred a bit. You think some of them, you could probably get them by context, by what's around them, and you got most of the snot. Like, you got most of it cleaned off, but there's smudge marks and blurred ink in a couple places.
Jesus, dude, I'm sorry. Mushroom Jesus.
I think it's about time you left.
Yeah. Alright. Put pepper on the page or something, man. Man.
What?
I feel like you're trying to not trust me. Bye.
Oh, I misunderstood. I thought it was, you were saying that if you put pepper on it,
No.
it's snot or something. I was like, what is this? No, that makes a lot more sense. Okay.
That good old home remedy to remove snot from paper.
Like, just add some pepper.
Wipes right off.
It also has the magic ability to glue paper back together.
So yeah, Van, you now have, please mark in your inventory, book damaged.
Amazing.
Thank goodness Jakey Boy is in a coma.
Damaged by Caesar. There we go.
It's almost like everyone in our party holds a grudge.
I don't.
Apart from Rescow, who is physically incapable of holding a grudge.
Well, I think it's more just like Van holds multiple grudges.
Van does not forget.
I mean,
Well, I do now.
Oh yeah, that's true. You've forgotten many things.
I've literally got an IOU in my inventory. I think it's written on a napkin or something, but
Which you wrote yourself.
yes, it doesn't change the fact you still owe me a coin.
I don't even remember what that was about.
Oh yeah.
I do.
Like it was about the guards or something?
I got money that he lost back from the guards, and we split it.
And you had shook on a deal ahead of time to split it
yes.
one way, but you split it with one coin different.
I did, yes.
That is correct.
So who is the monster and who is the man? Please leave your comments in the comment box below.
Well, I mean, technically, Van is doing this on purpose. Like, he won't deny it.
It's true.
It just amuses me.
Yeah, I don't care about the coin particularly, but the principle is what matters.
I mean, it seems like the principle is just don't agree to anything with Van ever again, because you know he won't hold up his word.
I mean, yes, that is important knowledge.
Yeah. So you actually got like an undeniable fact that you can use.
And wasn't that benefit worth it?
Yeah.
Like, wasn't that worth more than just a coin?
You probably owe him some money for that knowledge.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But you see, what he's got in payment for that is the knowledge that I will hold a grudge.
But is that knowledge he values?
It's
That's up to him to decide.
I think that's the only reason why Barnaby is actually in a party now. It's as long as he is owed that coin, he's gonna stick around.
Maybe not the only reason, but it's in there. It's in the list.
Oh, definitely in the list.
All
Anyway,
right.
so are you guys doing anything else?
I think I've done enough.
What?
Aw.
What? Like, is the
I
book
feel
bound
bad.
by anything?
Bound?
Like, what is its material?
Man, you want me to get into fucking bookcraft shit? Okay,
I'm just curious.
No, I've had an unfortunate number of classes in bookmaking. Just because it's important, and that's bookbinding and shit. Because it's important in early modern projects, all the revolutionary things that happen with bookbinding. Okay.
Basically
I don't think he
asking,
wants all that detail.
like, all I'm asking if there's any, like, animal parts that I could speak to
Oh my
to know
God.
if they would have any insights.
That's a
Is it
decent
a leather-bound
question.
book, basically?
You know what? No, it's not. I don't think that this would be. But the book that that Van had was a leather-bound book.
Alright.
Yeah. The one that disappeared.
That he had. Okay.
Here's a question though: Can your talk to dead apply to trees?
What?
Like, Rezkow has like the ability to talk to dead things.
Yes.
Technically, trees are alive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if
So could you like talk to the paper?
I mean, but it would speak tree.
Yeah, it would speak
I can't.
tree.
I'm not a druid.
And you're expecting to be able to speak whatever the leather was made from.
Well, what if it was human leather?
Oh God.
That is actually a good point.
Yeah.
And with the creepy books that people are carrying around, it would not actually surprise me.
Exactly.
But yeah, this book would not be in leather. It would make no sense for this book to be in leather. I'd love to give it to you, personally, just from as a DM, but it would make no sense for this book to be in leather.
No, that's fair. I accept that. So, hey, if we ever find...
This book is, in case you're curious, this book is very closely bound. Like, the stitchings are incredibly close, way more than even most books today. It's very finely bound. Additionally, the cover seems to be some sort of cardboardy substance. I think it's a hardcover book.
Alright, so I need to learn how to be a druid so I can speak to plants. Dead plants only, though.
I don't have I could think about that. Hadn't really
Honestly,
considered
Rezkow the
druids in
Druid.
this campaign when I was drawing up
just-
the universe.
Can we get some fan art of Rezkow the Druid?
But it doesn't exist yet, though. It is only a possibility.
Preemptive fan art.
Right now, it's Rezkow the Paladin. We gotta... Just kind of changes around.
Caesar's actually a druid, it's just there aren't any plants, so it doesn't matter.
Just not telling everyone.
He's actually a druid controlling this fungus golem from afar.
No, Caesar is just a fungus golem of his sister that has just gone rogue.
Technically, Ditto's controlling his sister, who was controlling him.
Oh man.
Gasp. The plot thickens.
Anyway, so anything else happening before you
Don't
arrive?
think so.
I don't have any plans.
I show Caesar my Captain Jimmy seal.
What? What is this
You
seal?
can do that if you like.
It's a seal of Captain Jimmy. You would have loved that, ma'am. Back in our
I almost stole that at one
adventures.
point.
So are you a third kind of captain now or something?
No, he solved the mini quest, the side quest to find all of Captain Jimmy's coins, doubloons.
Balloons.
Okay.
And so as a result of finding all of Captain Jimmy's doubloons, he got the seal of Captain Jimmy.
Captain Jimmy's gonna be the true final boss, isn't he?
I just feel like I should share because
That's pretty cool, man.
I know.
It's from the time he met Boshi.
That's right.
Oh man. Sounds like you've been on all sorts of exciting adventures.
We sure did.
And Rezkow just stares off wistfully for the remainder of the journey.
This is where, if this were a TV show, we'd have a recap episode.
Oh, God.
Alright, Xerix. Go ahead and
Oh,
edit
God.
us a clip show episode.
No.
A clip show episode of all the non-recorded parts of the...
Anyway,
Alright. We arrive at Koopa Tower.
you arrive, and there's a TARDIS. Oh my
After
god.
having a discussion about Doctor Who for the rest of the journey.
For like 10 minutes, whatever. People deal. Xerix can cut it out, that's fine. If Xerix cuts it out, let it be known that he's censoring our free speech about Doctor Who, and we will not be silenced.
I can cut that as well.
Damn it!
So that's why you just leave that part where you say you can cut that as well, but remove everything else around it.
Anyway, so, yes. You hear on the announcement, one day, and a couple of days later, at midday, you hear an announcement over the loudspeaker, and you say, "All crew be advised, we are now landing."
Alright, you gotta go in my crate, I guess.
I'll make my way over to Jakey Boy's room once I hear that.
Why?
To meet up with everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, rendezvous. I was trying to come up with a clever nickname for Jakey Boy's room, but I couldn't. I'm sorry. I let you all down.
Jakey Boy's dead.
Yeah.
Need more levels in punning.
My flaw was trying to make it rhyme with rendezvous.
Anyway, so, yeah, you and everyone, unless you're doing, like, trying to take over the ship or something.
We're totally taking over the ship.
Oh, when we're in Jakey Boy's room, I put a blanket over the head of the Mecha Koopa barkeeper.
Why?
What?
It's watching us!
That is probably
Oh yeah, you're
true.
paranoid.
That's fair.
Actually, shouldn't we dismantle that so it doesn't report back that, like, Rezkow's here?
They'll think it's weird if it's dismantled suddenly. And I mean, they have... If it was spying on us, like, I've been not invisible in this room all the time.
Yeah,
so
yeah, for like a week.
They would have known.
I think it's... I mean, it could just be trying to lure us into his false sense of security. Maybe they're taking us to a trap now that they know...
I don't think they need to be that elaborate with it, to be perfectly honest.
But they don't need to not be that elaborate.
This is true, and Kamek is kind of insane.
Well, let's be honest, though. Like, the crew here has been fairly blunt more often than not.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Alright.
I don't think Kamek would be this elaborate if he didn't have to be.
I leave the blanket over the Mecha Koopa's head just in case.
Fair enough.
It's kind of late, but alright.
It says, "Error! If I cannot see you, I cannot serve you a drink."
No, it's like a bird. It thinks it's night, so it's gonna go to sleep.
It tries to make a gin and tonic, instead it mixes apple cider vinegar with cayenne pepper and...
That is a reference exactly the people in this call will get.
Sweet 4-person reference, yeah.
Oh yeah, post your guesses as to that reference in the comments below.
I bet some
When
people
he
could
gets
figure it out.
nothing.
Probably. Anyone who figures it out gets to name an NPC.
Oh man.
Be careful with that.
Gonna have a guard called Bodie McBoatface.
This will just be
in the
Bodie
future.
McBoatface all over again.
I'm totally... You act as if I would not be okay with that.
But the lore!
Someone's gonna just name an NPC Rezcow just to be annoying.
Anyway.
It's Rezcow with an S instead of a Z.
Rescue.
Oh no.
So yeah, you guys feel the thing touch down. Wow. And then you begin to hear a bunch of movement
Guys, I feel the thing touch
around
down.
the ship. And you hear a knock on the door.
I'm in the crate.
I'll get it, I suppose.
Alright. You open the door. Jakey Boy is drooling in the corner. Having a real good dream. You hear Jakey Boy start saying, "Vroom, vroom, vroom." Woo!
Who's
Okay.
at the door?
Yeah. So you open the door and Kamek's there and he's like, "Oh, Van, what are you doing here? Are you here to volunteer for an experiment?"
No, I just hang out in here.
Oh, okay. What is with Jakey Boy?
We're all friends with Jakey Boy.
He's a bit hungover at the moment, I guess.
That's unfortunate. Drinking is bad for you. Now, we're at our destination. You guys need to go.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, we were just about to head off.
He says, "Before you go, though, one thing." And he takes out a big pile of paper from a big, like, wadded ball of paper out of his robe pocket. And he uncrumples it. And he says, "Here you go, Van. Give this to Jakey Boy," and he gives you one for Jakey Boy.
What's this?
And he says, here's one for you, Caesar. And here's one for your experiment,
Okay.
Van. And
Okay.
if you take a look at the paper, it's a little pass card that says, Tier 2 Citizen Access, Koopa Tower. Except for the one for... Oh, actually he has one for Sharon, too. But for the ones for Sharon and Barnaboo, they say, Tier 0 Slave Access.
Ha.
Must be accompanied
And also
by
for
a
Hannah, I
citizen at all
assume?
times. Well, it says a
Okay.
citizen or another slave.
So
So you can go on errands and stuff.
alright. Oh good, Barnaboo and Sharon can go together.
That's true, I hadn't even thought about that. Nice.
Did he give two, like one for Hannah?
No, he doesn't know that Hannah's there.
Oh, I thought there were. Oh, I thought he knew they were both there, like in the meat locker or something.
Didn't Hannah, stow away?
No,
Yeah, it was Sharon was in the meat locker.
well, she didn't stay away. They know she's an experiment as well.
Oh, then she would have gotten
Oh,
one
that's
as well.
true.
She would have gotten a slave tier
Okay.
one.
Yeah, I'm the only one they don't know I'm here.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
I'm like kill on sight.
Well, they assume you're dead.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. If they would see me, I would be kill on sight because they're assuming I'm dead.
Thanks for the passes, Kamek. Much appreciated.
Of course. You'll have access to all the necessary research areas and such that you need there. I can't
Ah.
pay for those research labs, of course. But I expect, as agreed, that I'll get access to your material once you're done.
Oh yes, of course. We'll get it to you extremely quickly.
Good.
What did a pass looks like? Like, is there a way that makes it so someone can't just use someone else's pass?
Well, you don't know. I guess
I'm
when...
more asking as a player.
Yeah.
Like there's a photo or...
Oh, there's a drawing.
Okay.
And, okay, what...
So you need to be at least like the same species.
Well, also, I mean, okay, so here's the other thing. Have you handed out the cards?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. They're like pieces of paper. They're foldable and stuff, but they're made of a very strange material. And when you're holding yours, Van, it kind of glows very slightly.
Ah.
Is the stuff written on the paper, like, just
Yeah,
on marking?
as near as you can tell.
Alright, because once Kamek's gone, I'm going to try and forge mine so it says citizen access.
Alright. Roll a charisma, or I guess an alertness, artistry forgery check, or criminal forgery, I think is a skill.
Alertness, right. Alertness, covert forgery, yeah.
Oh, if you have that, then that's fine.
Where we go? I'm trying to find all my dice now. There we go. Uh, 11.
Alright. So you're trying to basically forge your 0 into a 2, which is a little bit tricky. But with some work, you managed to do it. And
It's easier to forge it into a 10.
That's true. The problem is, it holds for about a second or two, and then it begins to shift back into a 0. You see the ink begin to move back.
Interesting.
It's nanobots.
This is not a Metal Gear.
Nanomachines, son.
Nanomachines.
Ugh. Well, this is infuriating.
Don't worry, Barnaboo. I'll tell you about all the cool stuff that we'll get to see.
I think
Bite me.
he can accompany us, is what it sounds like. It'll be all good.
He can, yeah. Begrudgingly, we should meet up with Sharon, at least, so I can get my...
Or we cannot.
I need to get my dossier on the League of Janitors leader,
Why does she have that?
because it is my job that she delivered to me.
Okay,
What?
could you not get that from her and then leave her in the meat locker?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, good.
I'll,
Wait,
What?
are you being hired to kill the head of the League of Janitors?
Yes?
I thought Sharon worked for them.
Who knows who Sharon works for at this point?
Again, more reasons not to trust Sharon.
Because we originally put in contact with her from them.
That all you need to know, Caesar, is that this is my job that I need to do, and Sharon just happens to have the information.
Okay.
Well, since you're satisfied, I'll just pop out and go get it.
I'm going to go with you.
I won't stop you, but okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go to the meat locker to see if Sharon's still there.
Alright, so let's pop into voice chat too.
Dun dun dun.
Oh.
So yeah, you open up the door and she says, and Sharon looks at you and she says, "Oh guys, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Did you hear? We landed."
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone heard that. It was on the tannoy system.
The tannoy system. That's a weird way to say it.
Look, Sharon, can I have that dossier that you promised?
Oh yeah, I just need to get it out of my luggage, silly.
Okay.
Where's your luggage?
Oh, I know where my luggage is.
Yes, can you go and get it, please?
Oh, I would love to. Am I allowed to leave the ship?
Oh, here's your level 0 pass. I think it means you need to be with one of us, but you're free to leave.
Oh, don't. Yeah, thank you. She takes it and she says, "Don't worry about me, though. I'm not actually going into the tower. I just have business around here."
That works for me. Let's go get your stuff.
And so she leaves the room. And she says, "Okay, I'll meet you outside the ship in 1 hour."
Will you really?
Of course.
Why in an hour? Why not now?
'Cause it takes me some time to get my luggage, silly.
Where is your luggage?
On the ship.
And why does it take you an hour to go get it?
I hid it a little bit. It's fine. Well, I didn't hide it, so I got someone to hide it for me, but...
Well, you said you know where it is, so...
Yeah.
Should be easy. I'll help you get it. Since we're just gonna be waiting for you anyway.
Van could help me get it, but I'm not sure you'd survive.
What?
You know what? I don't even want to know. We'll see you in an hour, Sharon.
Alright.
I think I could survive.
Oh no, you would die.
Yeah, trust her on that.
Why would I trust her on that?
Look, there's some weird shit on this ship, and she's probably hidden her luggage in said weird shit, so...
She turns to Van, she says, "You remember when you went in Kamek's tower?
Yeah.
It's like that."
Oh, good. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Care to elaborate?
No, come on, Caesar, let's go back.
I want to see this.
You'll die.
Caesar.
I'm not gonna believe you if you don't tell me any more.
Okay, Caesar.
That's how trust works.
What's going to happen if you go and get her luggage is you're going to go into a black void and die horribly.
And she won't?
No, because of her abilities.
Because he's like me. Neither of us would die.
Please don't compare me to you.
We're like siblings.
No,
So what do you guys have
We're
that
both
means
sit-
that you
we're
wouldn't
both-
die?
Well, we're both sitting at the same table.
Can we just go, please?
Okay. But now I trust you even less.
I'm fine with that. Sharon,
Okay.
outside in 1 hour. Goodbye.
Sounds good, buddy. She gives you a thumbs up.
I just walk away.
And as you're walking away, she says, "By the way,
Alright.
remember." And Caesar, you see her point to her forehead.
Alright. Noted. I go with Van, I guess.
He says, "Caesar, can you remind Van to remember while I'm gone doing my work?"
Remember what? I asked, not expecting a real answer.
Oh, he's just, I don't know. It's different for all of us. I've remembered. He needs to remember now.
Amazing. Okay. Let's get back to the group.
Yeah.
He'll know it when he remembers it, but he's gotta work hard.
Okay, you should probably try and remember that. Sounds like it'd be useful.
Ugh.
Anyway, and Sharon leaves the room.
Let's return.
Okay. Yeah. Pop back to voice 1. Yeah. Sharon is as weird as ever.
Good.
Yeah, no kidding.
So we've left her locked in there, I assume.
No, she's out now.
Oh no.
Why?
Why?
We're gonna meet her in an hour outside the ship.
And
Why?
apparently there's
We just
something that like, Van trusts her enough with that he's willing to just let her meet in an hour.
Okay, I didn't say trust, but...
Why? Why can we not just leave her there?
Look, Barnab... sorry, John. What am I saying? John, if it makes you feel better, she said she's not coming into Cooper Tower.
Right.
She has, and I quote, other business.
Oh, that doesn't sound any better.
I'm sure it's nothing that will affect us.
Of course not.
I'm sure it will affect us a great deal. Just probably not
You
immediately.
see a local newspaper on the floor that says, Bottle Cap Convention outside Cooper Tower.
Amazing.
I was just discussing with Rezko. I think if we can get hold of some of the materials that make these passes, I could probably make some new ones that could allow Rezko to actually have a pass. Because otherwise it's going to be a nightmare trying to get him into Cooper Tower.
And how exactly are you intending to get this magical material?
No idea.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Wait. We can... I don't think we gave Sharon her pass.
No, you did.
You did.
Oh.
Yeah, you're the one who did that.
Oh, yeah, I specifically said that, yes. I couldn't remember if I'd gotten around to saying that or not. Well, maybe we can get it back from her since she doesn't need to go in, and we can use that for Rezko?
They have a drawing of the person they're supposed to admit in
Oh.
on them. So, no, unfortunately.
Rezko...
There was, of course, the idea of putting Rezko in a trench coat and having him wear me on his head.
I'm just picturing something with a boo for a head and a giant misshapen body.
Oh,
you put it in
God.
front, so it's like a big boo.
In a huge trench coat.
A big
With
rectangular
legs.
boo.
How do you
with
cover
a
your
little-
legs?
Look, it's a medical condition. Don't be rude.
Oh, I see.
It's a very long trench coat that just kind of flops against.
Well, at that
drags
point,
against
it's
the
not
ground.
long. At that point, it's a very tall trench coat.
Look, it's more like a piece of tarp, technically speaking.
You know, when you're a big boo, sometimes you just have to make do.
Right now, we're gonna have to just rely on the invisibility cloak to get Rezko in.
If they have these crazy magic glowing passports, they probably have a way of detecting invisible people.
Yeah,
Possibly,
and
yeah.
Oh man,
let's face it,
I hadn't thought
Rezko
of
is
that.
not the.
Yeah, the problem
he's
is
not
that
best at using
the invisible
invisibility
cloak doesn't just make invisible. You still need to do stealth checks, and I suck at those.
Yeah, because you might make sounds and stuff like that.
Oh, I know. You can follow Sharon and figure out what the hell she's up to. Because I was kind of thinking of doing that myself.
I'm not sure if that makes it easier for me to wonder about Koopa Towers land.
Oh, true.
Like, the problem is that the government officially thinks that I am currently dead. So as soon as I'm spotted, it's like fire on sight, basically.
Were they firing at specifically you or at all of you, and it's just they forgave the rest of you after
No, it was
you died?
specifically me. They shot at me from a battleship.
Well,
Yeah, and I ran the other way.
well, you know what? Sharon gave you your mission, so if we talk to her, she might be able to figure out something.
I am not in favour of any plan that involves talking to Sharon.
Except for yours.
I mean, you could still just carry me around in a crate, and I can go, surprise! When...
That is the other option.
Well, we should get off the airship for now and wait for her.
So just drill holes for my legs to poke out of the crate?
Or we could get off the airship and not wait for Sharon and just go.
No, because I need the dossier.
I don't care.
Well, have fun going to Cooper Tower with your level 0 access then.
I mean,
Well, he's allowed.
I have level
He's
2
allowed
access.
to travel with me, so yeah.
Caesar, don't you take him.
Van, can you tell me who's hiring you and why Sharon has the dossier?
No.
So then I don't
Because
know why
that's
we
not shady as heck.
then I don't know why we should wait for that.
My point exactly.
Fine, do whatever you want.
Like, I mean, I'd like to help you out, but also I'd like to know what I was doing before I do it.
Do you like the League of Janitors, Caesar?
No, not especially.
Then you shouldn't have a problem with assassinating their leader.
That's how it follows. I don't like coconuts, so
But
I'm okay with a genocide of coconuts.
I mean,
Actually, I like
Caesar,
coconuts, so that's not a great example.
Caesar, if that changes anything, they want me dead too.
They want
As a
what?
They want me dead.
This
they
League of Janitors?
They actually have ammunition especially made to kill me.
Oh, yeah,
That
they
is
do.
accurate.
The League? Wow.
Yes.
That's quite the vendetta.
As I said, our adventures in ASMT were quite adventurous.
Well, I mean, I guess that solves us, like, owing half dozen different favors to that League of Janitors. If...
Yeah, all of them kind of didn't happen.
Okay.
Yeah, so don't sweat my details. Just think about your friend.
Well, I mean, I still... Just because I don't trust them doesn't mean that I trust you and Sharon working together on something.
Okay, I am not working with Sharon.
How does she have your dossier?
She's delivering it from an other person.
And you trust Sharon not to have done anything to that dossier in the meantime?
Yes, because she'd be really stupid to cross this other person.
Then again, you've met Sharon.
We are
You're
both
going
talking about the
to the same
same Sharon, right?
Wait, who's that other person?
That's what he won't tell us.
Purple Dawn.
These are pointless details.
It's Rezka's evil twin, Raunor.
Oh no.
Also, if you're going to refer to me as the Purple Dawn, can you do it in a less condescending tone, please?
No.
Wait, where did Purple
I don't
Dawn
think there's
come?
any way of saying the phrase "the Purple Dawn" and have it not be condescending and hilarious.
I think you will find that the Purple Dawn is a name that holds a great deal of respect where I come from.
By the way, I'm laughing in character right now.
Where do you come from?
So, you know.
Okay, if you won't tell me about this dossier, at least tell me like how you came to be working with Jakey Boy and Rezcow.
Oh, well, we met
I am curious about that.
we met in a prison, and then we broke out of said prison.
Okay, that's fair.
All good?
Wait, why are you following us after the prison break, though?
Because I have a vendetta against the Stone Mind.
I guess that would work, but then you don't believe us when we talk about our fight at the monolith with the stone mine.
Well, that's because there was no obelisk, silly.
Yeah.
But that's where our whole encounter with King Charles and the stone mine thing happened.
Look. Yeah, I remember fighting King Charles, but the thing, the obelisk thing you keep talking about, that wasn't a thing.
But
It wasn't.
none of this makes sense. Like, why would we have thought the whole thing happened because of the monolith?
No, the whole thing happened because he killed an angel.
Because of the monolith.
No.
Speaking about angels,
Like, why would there be just an angel there?
I'm still not convinced these angels were ever really a thing.
Well, they're not real angels.
You've seen their... John, you've seen their corpses. We rode in a car with one.
We're kind of...
Nope, not ringing a bell.
Wow.
What's wrong with everyone's memory here?
There's nothing wrong with my memory, but John here... Ugh.
Everyone's memory.
Clearly, there's nothing wrong with mine either.
I'm pretty sure my memory's fine.
Yeah, well, you weren't there, so.
Actually, I was.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
then
You can. You saw the monolith, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the entire reason my sister was trying to get me to bring you guys and King Charles together.
Exactly.
More conspiracy theories.
I mean, at some point, you have to realize that if everyone does, like, you got to think about Occam's razor, man. And this is why we don't really actually do anything in sessions anymore, because we just argue.
Yeah, what have we've actually so far literally just walked out of the airship.
No, you
I
haven't.
don't think we have walked out yet,
Oh, no,
because
no, we haven't even got left the
Okay.
airship yet, have we? We've literally just
the ship has docked.
I
That's
need
what
to
happened.
ask you, Van. Have you guys ran into had any major encounters with mushroom Satanists?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
yeah, we did,
Big
yeah.
camp.
Yeah, big camp of them. Oh, was it
They-
me and somebody else went in? Was it?
Yeah, it was me.
I think everyone
Yeah.
was involved in there.
Yeah, but a couple of us went in ahead of time.
Yeah,
and then
both,
there was like the whole battle.
Both
happening
Barnaboo
and
and Van got poisoned by the head Satanists.
Are you familiar with the fact that they do stuff to memory?
Yes.
That
Matthias told me.
might have something to do with your current argument.
Yeah, that's what I thought when John suddenly forgot about the angels.
Yeah, and that's why you forgot about everything that matters.
So I have been wondering because these obelisks, everyone does seem pretty insistent that they exist.
Yeah.
They exist. Look,
So-
if we were in a sufficiently evolved society to have cell phones, I would have taken a picture.
Well, you kind of have a cell phone now, Rizko.
Yeah, but it doesn't take photos.
That's true.
Okay, anyway, obelisks existing or not, can we, like, go to the tower, please?
But what's the plan with me?
Carry him in the box for now and see what
Yeah,
happens.
we'll take you outside in the box and see if Sharon
If we
can
we
do
get
something.
can we get Rezkow in the cloak in the box?
So we just have
Just
a
in
really
case
heavy
somebody
empty
decides to-
box.
Yeah, just in case somebody decides to open the box and have a look.
Really?
Is this heavy air?
Then it'll look like an empty box.
Yeah,
and then
how
we
do you
can
explain the weight?
Well, then we can put it down and then scream, "But oh god, it's got out!"
Or no, we're going in there to do experiments,
Yeah.
like with Kamek. This is our box of experimental heavy air.
Yeah, that works too. Either way,
Yeah, we can just...
I like the idea of it's got out because that's liable to start a panic, and distraction is always useful.
Well, I'm good with that.
Or we could make a really good Sharon disguise for Rezkow.
Oh god.
It's
Nobody?
possible. I
Alright.
think we'd struggle.
They're basically the same shape. They're both larger than normal people. Like, aren't sphinxes, like, pretty big?
I don't know.
It's hard to tell because Smoo and Smul are kind of very different games.
That's fair.
Sphinxes can vary in size. I think that's the easy way to explain it.
Mm.
Alright, let's do the empty box then.
Okay.
Alright.
We need to, like, go get some Koopa Troopers to carry it.
Yeah, Kamek will give you those if you ask for them.
Okay, I will
Okay.
ask for them.
Then you are given them.
Okay, let's, come on lads, let's take this outside the ship.
They say Koopa Troop!
Excellent.
Then we wait another 5 minutes for Sharon, after we spent 55 minutes talking.
Yes.
So yeah, well you probably spent like 10 minutes, honestly. And then, you wait outside
fair.
for a while. And everybody roll me alertness perception.
Even me?
This can only
I
ever
guess
go
you
well.
I mean, my
Crit
stats are
fail!
terrible, so
I got a
Fails are always
7.
wonderful.
I got an 8. I got better than Caesar somehow.
I got an 8. Somehow.
Oh no,
Despite the fact
Alright.
this is literally my worst roll.
Raukau, my alertness is as bad as yours.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay. Well,
no.
High five, no perception, buddy.
who crit?
Yeah. Oh no,
Who
what?
crit
I crit failed.
Fantastic. Okay. So Van.
Yes. Sweet justice.
Geez, I wasn't expecting a crit fail on this one. Okay, Van, you. Fuck, I don't know.
I don't see Sharon.
The only person who wants to
Okay.
meet Sharon doesn't see Sharon.
You see Sharon and she's already inside the tower.
Van, you begin to hear some scratching sounds.
Oh shit.
What's wrong?
Meanwhile, everyone else, you suddenly notice that Sharon's like walked up to you without you noticing. She says, "Hey guys."
Hi.
I ignore her.
Hey Sharon, I say from the crate.
Do I hear her when she speaks?
Yes.
Sharon,
But before that,
why-
you heard that scratching.
Yeah. Sharon, why am I hearing the thing that Jokey Boy's supposed to hear?
She looks at you and she says, "Well, that doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
Are you?" She kind of leans in real close to you and she says, "Are you drunk?"
No, I'm not drunk.
Okay.
They've been putting stuff in our food.
Well, she says, "Well, here's the thing. Well, maybe you can hear it. Have you remembered anything yet?"
Not since last time, no.
"What was last time?"
Elevator music.
"Oh, you were starting to remember."
Yeah, never mind that. The scratching?
"Oh, I guess you might be able to hear it, but not yet. Jakey Boy's the first person.
But
I think he's drunk." And she talks. She leans over to the box. "Keep an eye on this one."
Shh, don't talk to our empty box.
She turns to Caesar and she says, "Okay, Caesar, your friend Van had too much to drink.
I can hear you.
He can hear us."
Wouldn't be the first time that happened.
Yeah, Van was pretty drunk that other night on the boat.
You
I
two...
wasn't aware that the Purple Dawn drank so much.
I'm just gonna in character laugh every time anyone mentions the purple ball.
Oh.
Hey, less of the disrespect, John.
And everyone knows a proper criminal mastermind, a successful one, doesn't let their name get known.
I didn't say I was a criminal mastermind.
Also, there's no way the Purple Dawn is his real name.
No, it's not my name. Oh my god.
Or neither is Van. You think his name is Van?
I
That
bet his
doesn't
name's
sound right.
Nav.
Yeah, you got me. Anyway, Sharon, can I have the thing, please?
Oh, you wanted the dossier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Almost forgot, but I think I have it.
You think
And
you
she
have
gives
it.
she gives you a crumpled up pile of paper out of her pocket.
Why doesn't anyone keep stuff nice?
Sharon. Need I say
Yeah, okay.
And mine was a perfectly legitimate accident.
I just stare at Caesar for a moment. And then
Sharon, where did you get... Who gave that to you?
A friend of Van's.
Was it the
Well,
Orange Dawn?
I don't know what I was
Well, it
expecting.
would be rude for me to tell things about your friends. People are allowed to have privacy.
yeah, stop being so nosy, Caesar.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna have a quick glance at the dossier to see, like, who the leader is.
All right. I have all that information, but I'll give it to you by PM real quick.
Caesar tries to read it over Van's shoulder.
Are you?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not going to try that hard, but I'm going to try.
Roll an alertness perception check. Both of you.
Oh boy.
Actually, no. You're gonna roll 2 checks. First roll an alertness covert. Caesar, stealth if you have
Okay.
it.
I do not.
If I notice Caesar doing this, I'm also going to try and do
Oh
it.
my god.
You can also, you could roll an alertness perception if you want.
I crit failed my alertness covert.
Bumping
So-
the head with a big
Perception,
pompadour.
You're headed over to take in. You know what? Sure.
Oh no!
I got a 7 on my alertness perception, by the way.
Well, you see this happening. So, and what did you get, Van?
14.
All right. So, Van, you have noticed that Caesar's walking over towards you. Go ahead and roll me an agility, athletics dodge check.
Oh god.
I love this. Just the most inane stuff being combat.
Can I use my lightning reflexes with this?
Yes.
Alright. Let's see. 20.
Oh, jeez.
Welp.
So, yeah. You see Caesar walking up to you, clearly peering up to see what's going on. And then Caesar, since he's not looking down at his feet, trips over a branch and looks to be headed, piling right towards you to push you and the document directly into the giant mud puddle in front of you.
Oh no.
But then at the very last second, you dodge out of the way and Caesar lands into the giant mud puddle alone. Unfortunately, some of the mud does splash onto you, Van, but you managed to save your document.
I huff.
Well, I'm making a great impression with the new party members. I hop up and try and dust myself off nonchalantly, smearing the mud all over.
You're paying for the cleaning bill if this doesn't come out.
Sure.
At that point,
Actually,
I'm going to walk away
Actually, you
from
know what,
everyone to look at the thing.
I toss.
I'm going to try and sneak after him.
I toss
Just
Van
because.
5 coins for the cleaning bill.
Oh. Appreciate it.
I'm going to try and sneak after Van anyway. Because my insatiable curiosity makes me want to actually know what's on that does.
Alright, so if you're gonna keep walking towards him, you notice this, Van.
John,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Walking.
Okay. I start going in a slightly different direction.
I am going to keep following him.
John,
Yes.
go over there and let me look at this.
I see no reason why I should do that.
Look, this is my thing. If there's anything you need to know, I'll tell you, okay?
I don't trust you.
Tough.
I'm not going to move. I'm going to just keep following.
Are there any... Is there anything within 50 feet that I could hide behind?
I mean, you could roll an alertness covert stealth check.
Let's see. 13.
Alright, you can roll an alertness perception check, opposed with that 13.
Oh, I can't roll above 13 with an alertness perception.
I don't
could
think
still crit
anybody
fail,
in this
so-
party can.
You should still
So roll
roll
anyway.
in case you crit.
Yeah, I'll roll it anyway, just in case of a crit fail. Let me see. I think that's the right dice.
2 crit fails would be great.
5.
Alright, so yeah, you managed to sneak away.
Good.
I gotta wander back to the party again then.
Honestly,
Well, I
the
tried.
things I have to do to get a private moment.
Alright, let's head to the tower.
Can we leave Van behind?
He can catch up. He probably doesn't want us interfering with his mission anyway.
That makes me feel like we should mess with this mission.
Well, I'm not being entirely upfront when I say he probably doesn't want to mess with his mission. I also just kind of want to ditch him.
Okay, let's just ditch him then.
Wow.
I tell the Koopa Troopers to start moving the crate.
Heavy air.
Yeah, our box of and head to the front gate.
So you're literally just leaving him?
Yeah, if he wants our help, he can ask for it, but sounds like he's got other business. Caesar says passive-aggressively.
Yeah, after I got basically chased away by you two trying to look at my stuff.
Yeah,
You shouldn't keep secrets.
Now you can have your moment of privacy.
Keep secrets like that if you want people to trust you.
It's my theory that he doesn't want people to trust him.
Yeah, probably the case.
It's all in the
Caesar and
Coin.
Barnaby are gonna bond over mutual dislike of Van.
Honestly, I think that is what's actually happening, and it's great.
It's all an elaborate plot to make it so nobody trusts him, and I don't know what the payoff is going to be, but
Hey, I didn't trust him before you showed up.
okay. No, I'm saying he is plotting to make nobody trust him.
Ah, I see.
I don't know why, but he's got something up his sleeve.